I have arrived, and welcome back to the last quiet day. By the way, I figured something out. I can run. It's not very impressive, but it's something, and I didn't know I could do it this whole time.
A canister for storage of the liquid fuel that was banned in the last century due to its highly explosive and toxic nature.
They banned gasoline. This is the most un-American game ever. I take it back.
If I had a transport earlier, I could save a lot of time. However, it is not easy to find a repairable aero car these days.
I try not to talk when he's speaking because I like hearing the voice lines, but every now and then.
It appears that something heavy hit this old-fashioned car.
Just completely ignoring my actual job.
If my priorities had not changed, I would certainly disassemble this old car for its use. Besides, it would be irrational to use my cutter for this purpose. It would certainly damage the details.
See, like that. I'm sure there's an achievement for checking everything, but I've already skipped over a few things, so I don't think I'm gonna care too much about the achievements in this game. Just try and check stuff at the very least.
I read that humans use these boxes to receive mail. It was a very unreliable method. There was also something about pigeons.
Carrier pigeons? I think, oh boy. How much knowledge do they actually have on people? That's sad.
It looks like this door has not been opened for quite some time.
So the one thing about this game, every time you're in a building, the audio is just whack. Completely whack.
A device for temperature control in the building. The red light indicates that it has been deactivated. Therefore, it is most likely useless.
I don't know how loud it is on y'all's side, but it is super annoying. Just hearing that echoey bass. You wanna do something?
The elevator is broken.
Alright.
Humans were paranoid about their safety. These doors...
Dog, this is far into the future, even for humans.
Who is there?
Is that even necessary? Just knocked on some woman's door. Ah, yes, look at me run. Oh, I can't run up the stairs. Honestly, I'll probably just jump cut any stair animations and stuff like that from now on. Just for speed.
Perhaps I could find many useful things here. But right now I have to accomplish another task.
You said it. I'm going to steal this bike.
I do not think this bicycle will hold my weight.
Dog, how heavy are you? Flat 5.
The police officers have sealed the apartment. Our messenger's cover has most likely been blown.
Is he dead?
A police airlock. It cannot be opened without special equipment.
Boy, what do you think
I could cut
this
the lock
is?
off with the plasma cutter, but it would activate the alarm, and that would expose me.
Well, mission failed. We'll get him next time.
It is not the apartment
Yeesh.
It is empty.
Anything that's irrelevant, I might just skip over just because the audio hurts my ears. Can I blow it up?
Perhaps I could find many useful
Nope.
things.
Oh. I'm assuming it's gonna be like around the back or something, so we'll see. No? Alright, there it is. The walking robot among us. Is that a Walking Dead reference?
Humans used to throw out so many useful objects. I built most of my devices using materials that humans considered trash.
I mean, it's trash when we can't use it,
Now
but,
it is
you
not
know.
the time to explore these garbage cans.
Oh.
Maximum power capacity, 1.21 gigawatts.
Was I set? No.
Concrete wreckage.
Pick this up?
Why would I need concrete wreckage? It is useless.
Then why did you give me the option, you bastard? Oh, okay.
A fire escape. It is built near apartment number 5's windows, but I cannot reach it. Besides, there are bars on these windows. I had better check that there's enough charge in the cutter so that I may cut through them.
Oh.
I could reach the ladder with this pipe. I just need to detach it.
Plasma
The
cutter.
cutter's last charge for the window grate.
With something heavy, he says. Oh, okay. I'm just doing this. Pull!
I want to detach the pipe by hand.
Oh my
I
god.
need to find something heavy and try to break it off.
You are the weakest robot I have ever seen. What are these automated joints even worth?
Now it is not the time to explore these garbage cans. My priorities have changed.
Really? It was this brick, wasn't it? All that searching, and it was this. I'm not even... This game's puzzles are not hard, just very... Like, if that lit up, I could find it, but everything interactable lights up, just not that. I went back there earlier too, but now there's a second game coming out. I'd hope that they fix movement and the puzzles are a little bit less, you know, they don't feel very rewarding or like you did anything. I mean, it's supposed to be simple,
I
but
can most likely break the pipe with the brick. It is one of those rare cases when brute force is more efficient than science.
well, maybe you should charge your cutter, Mr. Science Man. Wow. You're such a weak robot.
Good. Now I can reach the ladder.
What is leaking from there? Is that sewage? I guess no one's maintaining these buildings. They're all robots. They charge. Alright. That crowbar does not look long enough, but sure, we'll go with that. Some plot. You are pathetic.
It's not working. Unfortunately, I cannot jump.
That is pathetic.
Concrete wreckage.
Are we finally gonna use the concrete wreckage?
Should I try to stand on this wreckage and reach the ladder?
Why does he have to specify that it's a wreckage? How do you lift that but you can't break a pipe? I guess maybe first wind? I don't know. This man is... Wow. Oh, I'm climbing up. Q. Couldn't just press W. QE. It's Rainbow Six all over again. QE. I'm surprised. Who built this? This ladder doesn't even... That's not safe. The police be in there and just absolutely wreck my... Oh, I'm not actually even doing this. They're doing it themselves. Weird intro sequence, but alright. That police car is actually blind.
Looks like the police officers did not notice me.
Oh yeah, I have a phone.
I wonder whether the messenger has collected these books, or were they here before his arrival?
I don't know, just on the bookshelf it looks like that.
Police are quite active in this part of the city. I need to be careful.
I like how the police just didn't notice like if 5 of their men or 6, however it was, just have gone missing. It's investigating this specific case. They didn't have any facial recognition or anything. No live feed, they're just gone.
There are only books and some useless junk on these shelves.
Oh, look at the hypocrite. I thought nothing was useless. Oh wait, let me check this
An old tablet
out.
PC. It appears that it has been used recently.
Shouldn't you grab that then, buddy?
You won't believe it, but I saw it with my own eyes. A damn robot jacked the Aero car. I just can't believe they could do such a thing. I mean, maybe it's some kind of power failure. Listen, turn off Jeff's auto updates, just in case. If this is some kind of bug, we better be on the safe side.
I think I'm starting to see. If this is with a human, then I'm guessing those auto updates were from a robot or a person, and they turned them against the people, and eventually we went extinct because they just killed us off. It seems like an obvious plot.
The station is different from mine in color and connection type. I cannot charge myself here.
Oh yeah, he was an undercover policeman. Pete, they kidnapped my wife and wow, okay. While we were looking for supplies. I have no idea where they are and what's going on. I stepped outside just for 5 minutes, and when I came back, I saw them being escorted to a police car. I'm such an idiot. I just stood there behind the corner and watched like a coward. I cannot forgive myself. I cannot stay here with you. Peter, thank you for everything. You always helped me and Rita. You please take care of the group. I must find my family at whatever cost. He's probably dead.
It is obvious that the police officers have searched the apartment carefully. Were they looking for the same things as me?
They could have just took the whole computer, but they're not very smart for robots to leave behind this piece of... Oh, I need this monitor for my gaming setup, dog. Comes with a camera and everything.
Our messenger's intercom. This model is newer than the one in the hospital. It is functioning.
Built-in speaker on the side? Like, dog.
It most likely contains useful information, which could help me to find the data disk.
Anyone notice the gun, aka the 6-shooter, right there in the corner of the drawer? F2, why are you not responding? Are your systems operational? I will relocate the group so as to avoid risk. I will wait for you in the core. I installed an extra defense protocol. Check the painting. You will need the key. Is this before he went rogue? My dear friend, accept my apology, please, for sending... Oh, I read that wrong. For sending you this letter with no consent. My name, the Honorable Mr. Daniel, without any claim to come up with the money, and if left not unclaimed, will be transferred to the state treasury of the bank. So I invite you to do a deal where we can facilitate the transfer of this fund. 40% to you as 40% to you as your percent. Why put a percent? If you agree with my proposal, further details of the transfer will be to you sent. Why? Please, I urge you, in order to send me your email address. I wait for your reply as soon as possible. There's Facebook Daniel. Sounds like one of those like Indian princes that asks you, oh, donate 1 million and you'll get 1 billion. US firmware update. Changes in this edition. Optimization of stability system when battery charge is at low level. An error with connecting to the USS Finder from the private network is corrected. A function that erases the daily logbook from your files is added. Huh. Why would you want to erase your logbook? And why were they... Really? They're future robots, but they couldn't handle low battery. Unfortunate. Oh, wow, that hurt my ears.
I need to delete this mail, so no one will ever read it.
Oh, damn. It's not like the cops probably deleted whatever you needed. Oh, I can get the gun?
The ammunition for this weapon has not been produced for many years, so it is completely useless. There is no point in disassembling it either, because it is too primitive to operate.
Or your big ass fingers can't hold a 6-shooter properly. Out of my sight.
I have encountered old newspapers and magazines on multiple occasions, but they were published 50 years before this newspaper.
Find the data disk. Still haven't. Did I check this?
It is obvious that the police officers have searched the apartment carefully. Were they looking for this?
You know what? I bet it's behind the painting. The most ominous thing in the room.
There is a secret safe deposit behind a painting. It is likely that the safe contains what I am searching for.
I didn't even look at it up until like a second ago and realize it's
I'm stuck.
really oddly colored.
I need to contact Gregory and decide what to do next.
You just walk down the middle of the room.
Hello, Gregory. I am on site.
Describe the situation. Did you succeed in entering the informer's apartment?
Yes, but I did not find F2. There's an airlock on the front door. It looks as though the police were here recently and searched the place.
If they found the data, we are in trouble.
The disk is probably still here. I found a secret safe that has not been opened by the police, but I do not know how to open it.
I will ask Nick to help you. What else did you find?
I saw an unread message on the F2's intercom. It was received less than a day ago, most likely after the police visited the apartment. It says that the informer had an appointment in a place called The Core.
The Core. Let me see. There is an abandoned bar with such name 12 kilometers away from where you are. If you do not find the disc here, you should go and check there.
How do I crack a safe?
Nick will connect to it using your intercom. Explore its security and tell you what to do. It is strange that the police did not open the safe during the search.
It was hidden behind a painting. They probably just didn't find it.
A secret safe? But how did you find it?
I was looking at the painting when I noticed that it can be opened.
It is curious that you noticed that. Robots usually do not pay attention to pieces of art. That is probably why the police officers could not locate the safe. Okay, I am giving you Nick. Report when you find anything. Over.
Dang, they would not like our art. Banana with hair on it?
Hello, Archie.
Masterpiece.
Put your intercom closer to the safe so I can connect to it.
All right.
You have a crippled robot. Like you're a robot, but you're just crippled. Or maybe he's like
safe is
Professor
next to me.
X.
Good. I am launching a connection. Connected. The safe is old-fashioned. I already found information about a security vulnerability of this model on the internet. We need a factory reset. Done. The safe has just generated a new password. I intercepted the password, but it is encrypted.
What do we do?
It uses cryptographic protection, which cannot be hacked remotely. I will write you a password guessing program. Swap the elements on the save screen and use the hints on the intercom panel. Ready. You can start now. RT, I am cutting the connection. Someone is trying to intercept our signal. We must go radio silent for a few hours. You have got everything you need to crack the safe. Over.
I have never cracked anything. Now I can only count on myself.
That is... Oh, well if it's this easy, thank God. Because those last few puzzles are not fun. I'm guessing this is an... No. Okay. What? That one was off by like an inch. And this is also 5. Wait. Excuse me? Oh, so it just lines up with... Alright. Maybe it's 3. These puzzles always feel so... irrelevant. Because there's never like a pattern to them. They're just... like this one just matches with whatever. But you just have to kind of figure out which number it's gonna be. It's guess and check, basically. Maybe 3 again? Yeah. And I know any hacker in real life would get so sick of doing this. But, you know, for the payout. Zero? Yep. There it is. Hacker, I'm in. Sombra Online. I have no pockets. Where am I keeping this stuff?
As I expected, there's no data disk inside, but it seems that I found the key that is referred to in the letter. I have to take a risk and go to a bar called The Core, where I will probably find something of use.
Was there nothing else useful in there? Those two... Alright. Well, I guess I'll end this one here. I'm gonna get right into the second one, but this one's pretty long. So, if you enjoyed, leave a comment. I know I don't talk much still, but you know, I try. Well, comment, like, you know, spread the news. I'm gaming, and see you later.